Huwag kang pupunta sa job interview kung di mo pa napapanood tong video na to. I will be discussing 9 different things that you shouldn't do in a job interview. Hi! Welcome to this channel. I am Ma'am Charlene ko, a licensed professional teacher, and here on YouTube, I teach English grammar lessons, and also, I teach about career-related tips. So, yung mga job interview na yan, dito nyo mapapanood bahagi ng series ko na #magtrabaho ka. At dito, pag-uusapan natin ang siyam na iba't ibang bagay na dapat hindi mo ginagawa sa job interview. Unang bagay na hindi mo dapat ginagawa sa job interview is first, ask your salary. Itanong agad kung magkano yung sweldo. Kasi it will give them an impression na, oh, this person is just working for the salary, for the money. Yes, aminin natin grateful na nagtatrabaho talaga tayo para sa pera, di ba? Ba't pa ba tayo magpapagod kung di naman tayo sa sweldo? But remember, there's a correct time for that on a job interview. Sa umpisa, you should build your value. Ipakita mo kung gaano kakahalaga, kung bakit kailangan nila bilhin yung serbisyo mo. So, hindi agad-agad itinatanong kung magkano ang sweldo. You should focus more on kung anong mapapakinabangan nila sa'yo at kung paano ka magiging asset dito sa kumpanyang ina-applyan mo. Ayaw natin mag-set ng wrong impression. Tip number 2, ito yata ang pinakamahalaga. Don't forget to prepare. So when you're going to a job interview, you are going into a battle. So you need to prepare your weapons. Ano ba yung mga sandata mo? Sandata number 1 ay ihanda ang isusuot. This is really important because hindi pa man bumubuka yung bibig mo, your clothes already speaks about you. Kung masikap ka bang tao, kung pabaya ka bang tao, kung ikaw ay maayos, kung ikaw ay tatamad-tamad. Sinasabi na yung lahat ng damit mo, hindi ka pa man din nakakapagsalita. So it's really important na papasok ka, pupunta ka dun sa interview, maayos, planchado, nakaayos yung mukha mo, yung buhok mo, yung mga tastas ng mga damit mo, nagupit mo na, planchado, o naulit ko, no? Because that's really important. Kung magko-commute ka, magbaon ka muna ng t-shirt mo, and then saka ka magpalit dun sa restroom nung isang lugar na malapit doon bago ka pumunta dun sa job interview. It's really important to set a good impression. Bago ko makalimutang sabihin, nandun na yung mga damit mo, kailangan practicein, suot mo to, pati yung sapatos para alam mo kung papaltusin ka ba or what. Practicein mo mag-shake hands, umupo, tumayo, magbukas ng pinto, suot-suot yung outfit mo for your interview para yung katawan mo mismo, alam niya na this is the one I'll be wearing on the day of the interview. So, you know what to expect, you know what to prepare. Kung may kailangang i-repair sa sapatos mo, kailangan lagyan ng marker na black para mukhang mas bagong-bago, kailangan i-shine, nagawa mo na dapat yan. Sandata number 2 is plan and research your route. So, few days or maybe few weeks bago yung iyong job interview, kailangan tingnan mo na sa mapa, tingnan mo na yung biyahe, kung gaano kalayo yung bahay mo mula hanggang doon sa opisina. Okay? Kailangan alam mo kung ilang lipat ka ng jeep, ng tricycle, ng bus, ng taxi, ng grab, ng walis, o kaya naman ng unicorn, o kung ano pa yung gusto mong sakyan, papunta dun sa job interview. Dapat alam mo na yon. And one golden tip for that is, check mo kunwari sa Google Map, di ba? Check mo or sa Waze kung ilang minuto. Tingnan mo yon yung oras ng interview mo. Kasi baka mamaya madaling araw mo plinano, walang traffic, pero 9 a.m. pala, pag 9 a.m. pala ma-traffic doon. So, you know kung gaano kalaki yung oras na ibibigay mong extra para doon sa job interview. Tip number 2, sandata number 3, don't forget to research on the company. So you should really read about the company, their mission, their vision, what values do they have, because it will help you tailor your responses to their questions. Matutulungan ka nito na ayusin mo yung sagot mo depende dun sa alam mong hahanapin nila. And aside from that is, it will also tell the interviewer that, this person took a time to read about our company. So, I think this person is interested. Diba? Magbibigay yun ng impression na gusto mo talaga tong kumpanya na ito kasi nagbasa ka eh. You want to know the company as much as they would like to know about you. Sandata number 4 is assess yourself. Pinakamahalaga to, alamin mo yung mga skills mo and mga talents mo. Ihanda mo yan at the back of your mind na para bang mga file folders. Diba ganun sa computer? Pag may kailangan ka, double click mo lang din lalabas yung folder. Ganun din yung gawin mo sa isip mo. Ihanda mo lahat ng mga accomplishments mo nung high school ka, nung college ka, nung elementary ka, or outside school, ano yung mga nagawa mo na. Ihanda mo lang yan at the back of your mind so that whenever possible or whenever pwede mo siyang ipasok sa interview questions is mas maganda because you already know your strength, your weaknesses, ready ka na. And parte din itong pag-assess mo sa sarili mo is, for example, sa ladies, ito bang petsa ng interview is petsa ba na pwede kang datnan? So you should prepare. Ako naman kasi, alam ko na sa sarili ko, whenever I feel nervous, inaasid talaga ako. So kapag may mga big events ako na magsispeak, na alam kong kakabahan ako, lagi ako meron nakaprepare na gamot. Because I know myself. Di tapos na tayo sa lahat ng mga sandatang kailangan mo. Punta na tayo sa tip number 3. Don't be late. Maiiwasan mo naman to kapag ginawa mo yung tip number 2. Don't be late, grateful, because being late is not just about time. It tells the employer that you're not reliable, you're not professional, you're not interested in working their company. So, nag-apply ka pa nga lang, nalilate ka na, paano kung naging empleyado ka pa nila, diba? Paano sila sasandig sa'yo kung late ka? So, always be on time. Or, if you can, appear several minutes before the time allotment for you. Siya nga pala, grateful. Sakita ko 50% lang sa inyo nakasubscribe, pero nanonood kayo. Nandito na rin lang kayo, hit that subscribe button down there. Number 4 or fourth thing that you shouldn't do in a job interview is don't ask the perks yet. Don't ask about the perks yet o yung mga pakinabang mo sa company. Diba? Tulad lang din sa sweldo, there's a right time for that. Pero hindi mo yan itatanong agad kung ilan ba yung leave, ilan ba yung bonus na binibigay nila. Hindi yan agad-agad. Diba? Imagine mo na lang, nag-apply ka pa lang pero itatanong mo na agad kung ilang araw yung day off. Diba? Anong iisipin ng company doon tungkol sa'yo? Number 5 na hindi mo dapat gawin or ang aking bilin ay don't badmouth your previous company. So, wag mong sisiraan ang nagdaan mong kumpanya. So, at some point in a job interview, you might be asked about your experience from your previous company, and you might feel na okay, so we're getting kind of close, so I'm just venting out my bad experience from my boss before, but no, akala mo nasisiraan mo sila, akala mo ikaw yung kawawa, ikaw yung victim, but ikaw yung nagkakaroon ng bad impression dito. Bakit? Because you may appear bitter, unable to move on, and unprofessional. Diba? So, kung ganito ginawa mo sa company mo noon, nasisiraan mo, ano na lang gagawin mo sa company na to kapag iiwan mo sila? So, we don't want to give that impression. Okay? As much as possible, stay professional, and yung mga professional and objective comments lang yung pwede mong sabihin. Okay? Like yung working hours mo doon, not your personal experience kung may mga kasundo ka ba or hindi kasundo. Number 6, don't mention career plans that have no connection to your current position. So, huwag kang magbabanggit ng mga plano mo sa career mo na wala namang kinalaman sa posisyon na ina-applyan mo ngayon. Okay? Remember that applying for a job is a two-way street. So, the company is looking if they want to hire you, your qualities, and also you are looking if you want to you want to be with them, gusto mo bang magtrabaho sa kanila? So, two-way street yan. Imagine niyo na lang may nag-a-apply sa technological company, di ba? Kasi magaling siya sa computer, ganyan, IT, apply siya. Tapos sinanong, what are your plans 5 years from now? Tapos ang sagot nitong tao na to is, pangarap ko po kasi talagang mag-handle ng klase. Imagine, ina-applyan mo is technological company, so baka i-hire ka na, pero ang plano mo pala is mag-handle ng klase. So, it means, yung thinking mo dito sa company na to is not your end game. Ayaw natin silang bigyan ng ganong impression. Dapat ang laging impression na bibigay mo is, dito ako magtatagal, dito ako tatanda, dito ako mag-resign. Okay? Kahit naman hindi yun totoo 100%, but at least we could at least try to give that impression to them. Number 7 is don't be personal about your salary expectation. So again, at one point during your job interview, you might be asked what's your expected salary and wag kayong sumagot na personal. So what I'm trying to say is wag mo sabihin na ito po yung ina-expect kong amount na sweldo kasi po may pamilya po akong binubuhay, may hinulugan po akong kotse, may bahay po akong kailangang ipundar, pangarap ko din po makapag-travel. So ito po. No, that's a big no-no. What you should answer, it should be based on your qualifications, yung skills mo, years of experience mo, and yung expertise. Kung gaano ka gagaling, dapat dun mo ibase yung yung expected salary mo. So, for example, pwede mo sabihin na, I'm expecting 50 to 60,000 for this position because I have handled many teams from my previous company and I am trained to do this and do that. So, yung skills mo ang focus mo. I'm gonna talk to you about this more sa susunod na mga videos. But again, for this tip, don't talk about your personal needs when you were asked about your salary expectation. Please, tanggapin niyo na po ako. Pang-apat ko na po itong in-applyan eh. Sana naman po last na po ito. Gusto ko na po talaga magtrabaho. Number 8, don't beg. Huwag kang magmakaawa. Okay? First, you will look desperate. Gusto mo ba na mukha kang desperado sa trabaho? Second one is, it makes them question your value. Kung pang-apat na kami na play nito, bakit hindi siya na-hire sa iba? O kaya naman, bakit kailangan niya pang magmakaawa? Hindi ba siya magaling? Ma-hire lang ba siya dahil nagmamakaawa siya? See? So, hindi mo kailangan magmakaawa. Ang kailangan mong gawin is to look confident sa skills mo na ipa-realize mo sa kanila na kailangan kanila sa kumpanya. At kung ano yung mawawala sa kanila kapag hindi kanila hinire. So, never ever beg. Huwag na huwag magmamakaawa. And number 9, don't forget to ask question. So, malamang sa dulo ng interview, tatanungin ka ng interviewer na, do you have any questions for me? So, here are some things or some good reasons why you need to ask questions. Reason number 1, it genuinely tells the company that you are genuinely interested in the company, di ba? Nagtanong ka ng isa eh. So, ibig sabihin, nagbasa to, medyo may alam to kaya nagtatanong. Good point yon. Number 2, it highlights your way of thinking. Example, ang tanong mo can you tell me about the team that I would be working with if I get this job? So, sasagutin ka ng interviewer na, okay, ito yung team na pwede mong makateam. Pero the back of his or her mind is maiisip niya na, mukhang team player to. Open sa collaboration. O kaya naman para tong aplikante, gustong paghandaan talaga magiging trabaho niya. Diba? Nagtanong ka lang pero nakapag-iwan ka pa ng good impression. And syempre, kung magtatanong ka, it clarifies your future situation in the company. Pwede mong tanongin dito kung flexible ba yung working hours. It means, nagpapalit-palit ba ng shift? Minsan ba pang umaga? Minsan ba pang gabi? Kung magtatanong ka, syempre, makaklaro mo lahat. And thank you so much for reaching this part of the video. At kung di ka pa nakasubscribe, please do so. Next naman natin i-discuss ay ano ba yung mga pwedeng itanong sa job interview? Ano yung mga pwede mong itanong sa iyong interviewer? Okay? And bago ko makalimutan, sa oras ng job interview mo, magdala ka ng printed resume. Yes, pwede nag-email ka na, nagpasa ka na. But most of the time, wala naman sila talagang copy nun. Hindi nila yun nakukuha. Kaya mas maganda kung ikaw ay prepared. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like. Bye-bye!